our inflation levels very high, when it touched 145 level. So what will be the state of affairs for our economy, and how we will cope up at that level when the oil price is ruling at 150 or more than that? Definitely our growth will get affected severely. So do you suggest any measure or manage this situation? Is what my question.
I think before we allow Mr. Sambat Kumar to respond to Manoharan's question, I will be very brief, just touching upon certain issues. First, I will take up Mr. Balasubramanian's question. See, we are not bothered about the party to which a particular candidate belongs, but now it is very much obvious to the naked eye that in the last so many years, US has behaved very badly in so many areas. I am not talking about attacking Iraq and just doing a lot of mischief politically and militarily by the residual hegemonial power, and that comes under the domain of politics and other international relation people. Just going by simple economics, common sense economics, US cannot afford to have the luxury of using its key currency status perpetually and operating with the low interest rate regime. Indeed, in many articles in Business Line, I have highlighted that gone are the days when US can rely upon the low interest rate to appease the international investors. I don't know, it is US luck that countries like China, Japan, India are foolishly parking their funds in a dollar, which is fast depreciating. And in that context only, the student question is more relevant. Euro must emerge stronger. Okay, all of us would like to have a beautiful wife, our children study well, and students to supersede the teachers. We have got all good intentions. Okay, but unfortunately, euro is not that strong enough to bulldoze the dollar just like that. Do you know, when euro was born, there was not only pregnancy problem or birth bank problems, and the father of the euro, R.A. Mandel, lamented when euro touched 83 cents. He was feeling very bad that the euro experiment itself would fail. But it is our good fortune that euro as a currency is still alive and kicking, but beyond a limit, euro cannot rise. Beyond a limit, yen will not rise. Therefore, only two things can rise, that is gold and oil. They have danced adequately, and in one way, I welcome the current crisis, the possible recession, because it will cool the commodity market. It will teach a lesson to speculators operating in oil market, treating it as a financial market. So one way, I think everything is a blessing in disguise. But one thing is very clear, as long as we are operating in Bretton Woods system 2, meaning as long as Asian countries want to hold on to fixed exchange rate, and euro cannot become a strong currency in the near future, nothing can stop dollar from surviving. But fortunately, there is a crisis in America, and slowly, steadily, there must be some diversification. In that context, countries operating in Asia, they are contemplating an Asian Monetary Fund. There is a proposal that each country in Asia should hold mutually the other currencies in Asia. I think some sort of arrangement must be there. Indeed, there is a need for reconstructing international financial architecture. I think Bretton Woods system was born in even when the Second War was going on. Actually, now war is going on. Now there is a currency war, financial sector war. I will treat it like that only. I think it is time people like Joseph Stiglitz, Jagdish Bhagavati, Jeffrey Sachs, and so many scholars with the support of politicians should sit together. There should be another Bretton Woods conference, not to model IMF in the old way in the images of the United States and the superpowers, but to do recognition and power to countries like India, China, Brazil, Russia. I think some sort of international power politics will soon emerge. Economics will teach them a good lesson that America can no longer be an arrogant world policeman in economics. It can operate politically, but even politically also, I think they may not get full support. Coming to Manoharan thing and then leaving the platform to Mr. Sambat Kumar, let me tell you, there is a strict correlation between rise in the price of oil and fall in the value of dollar. Nothing can stop it. Or they will switch over to invoicing in euro. If once they switch over to invoicing in euro, all the people will demand euro. Again the same dilemma, if all the people demand euro, euro must be supplied. Suppose Central Bank of Europe does not want to supply because it is operating under German monetary policy, very restrictive conservative monetary policy. That is why German Deutschmark did not become international money. Japanese yen did not become international money. Again there is a dilemma. The dilemma is, dollar's dilemma is, other countries are not allowing the dollar to die. Other countries are not allowing the dollar to fall. Unless the dollar dies, America cannot live. Meaning, unless there is real exchange depreciation of dollar, American huge current account deficit cannot be corrected even the next 50 years or 100 years. Let me tell you, in the recent spell of dollar depreciation, current account has improved. There is a tremendous improvement in current account. So in the next spell of dollar weakness that you are contemplating, which all of us are contemplating and really meditating upon, naturally there will be another round of cycle. Gold will rise, oil price will rise, okay? And there will be further more stagflation. That's why I am telling, we are in a catch-22 situation. US is a villain of the peace. Whether you agree, whether you are, even if you are a supporter of United States of America, okay? I think we have to agree that US has created a mess and all of us are trapped there. It is like big building which is on fire and we don't know how to get out. Somehow all of us want to escape. I think many central bankers are seriously in trouble. I don't know what the hell they are doing, how they are going to negotiate their monetary policy. I think my friend is here in the afternoon to go into technical aspect because recently he was in Hong Kong with the industrialists. Now let me see to what extent he is going to explain what kind of monetary policy that central banks all over the world should use to negotiate a particular problem which is not central bankers' problem. It is a problem of United States of America. Now,